Yo, what's going on, guys? It is JD here, back with another episode of the No Money Spent Road to Glory, and today we have got some new buzzer beater packs. We've got Galaxy Opal Patrick Ewing, Jamal Crawford. We've got Pink Diamond Brandon Roy, which will be very interesting to compare him to our Galaxy Opal one and see if there's much of a difference. And then a Diamond Clay Thompson as well, who I've seen the stats and badges for, and he does not look great. But I haven't seen the stats and badges of Jamal or Patrick Ewing, so I'm excited to go and have a look at them. Also, in this video, we have sold off a lot of cards. We've sold off all of our Danny Manning investments, I think, and maybe a few of them haven't sold yet, but I've been selling all them all off for about 10,500 MT, which is big profit. Also went through the rest of my collections, sold off the rest of the Moments of the Week cards, all of those ones, just getting them out of my club. I don't need them, and I just want to cash in while I can. We've also got a lot of comments to get through from yesterday, and then we've also got the Alifa Cup to talk about. So yesterday, you would have seen the final game that I played in, the semi-finals, and we'll talk about that a little bit more in depth in a little bit. So let's jump into it. The limited time event today. 2x tokens with ball drops on Triple Threat Online. Very nice event. I played a couple of games earlier. As you can see, I'm up to 255 tokens now. I got 6 tokens from one game, which wasn't bad, and that was one game where it was literally like 2 ball drops. So that was pretty nice. But yeah, it still doesn't really motivate me too much to get into it. But a very nice limited time event, that's for sure. The agenda, 1 domination unlimited and unlimited. Nothing crazy going on here. And then in 2 days' time, we will have the new monthly objectives, which will be cool. Hopefully, there can be something good in those. But other than that, nothing going on in the single player. Really haven't done much in Triple Threat Offline. And I really should, because that Danny Green is nice, and obviously Galaxy Opal Danny Cell. That's a free Galaxy Opal. That'd be very nice to get. And other than that, we just need to get going for our tokens, realistically. Like, get another 138 wins. That's another 250 tokens. That puts us at 500. That's not bad. That's not too far off getting another Galaxy Opal from that token market. And of course, in a couple of days, that means we're going to get another Player of the Month. So it feels like literally only yesterday we got the James Worthy. It was a good couple of days ago now that we actually picked him up. And yeah, we are in very good form though. So I'm very confident going into the next month, whoever the player is going to be. Obviously, it's going to be a Galaxy Opal. Very confident I will be able to get him relatively quickly in the first part of the month. And of course, the secondary player, if the secondary player is the Pink Diamond Dirk Nowitzki, because let's not forget, we have got 4 out of the 5 cards that we need for Galaxy Opal Dr. J. So fingers crossed it's going to be Dirk next month. If it is, we're going to get 2 Galaxy Opals and a Pink Diamond for winning 12-0 once, which would be a bit of a madness. So yeah, fingers crossed on that one. I might send a tweet out to Robbie at 2 Bros Gaming just to see if I can get any sort of inkling as to who it's going to be, or maybe even sway the decision a bit and then just make it Dirk for me. That would be fantastic, wouldn't it? If only I had that much power. But anyway, we've got this Iguodala pack right here. This was from Triple Threat Online. Nothing crazy. We get Kyrie Irving out of that. And then the flash pack we got here is the daily login reward. So everyone should have a flash pack 4 award pack waiting for them as you log in today. And we actually do manage to get an amethyst from it. All right, that's pretty sick. Who is the amethyst from this set? Is it going to be Shaq, or is it going to be is it going to be the 76ers? I can't even remember who this is going to be. 76ers center. Oh, is this just normal Embiid from the Spotlight Series 2? No, it's not. It's Theo Ratliff. Okay, I said Spotlight Series 2. I meant current Series 2. Theo Ratliff, okay, completely forgot he existed, not going to lie, but there we go, we get an amethyst from our free pack. That's not bad. And we're interested to see actually if that's affected the price of some of the Flash Pack 4 players. So let's come down here and have a look. Flash Pack 4, obviously we do pick up Theo Ratliff. AK-47, his price hasn't changed too much. It was around 250 earlier on, and it's still around that same price, and these guys will probably come down a little bit, but not too much that it's worth picking them up for. As we come over to the auction house, as you can see, we've got 50 auction outcomes and 6 things still up for sale. These are just, yeah, absolutely dead weight in the club, really, and I just thought, you know what, I'll try and get rid of them. Extra 250 MT is not much, and I know I don't need it, but why not? I'm going to take it when I can. And a home jersey, probably, I mean, it's bronze, so probably not going to sell for too much. So let's come down here, and like I said, I sold out pretty much everything in my club that I could. So first of all, actually, we picked up that Brian Scalabrine yesterday. We put a bid on one for 44,000 MT, I think. We got 2,500 back, so we paid basically like 40k for Scal. Not bad at all. Diamond Bam Adebayo sold. I think yesterday we put him up for 59,000 MT. He didn't sell. I listed him back up for 65, and he actually went ahead and sold for 65k. So that is a big W. We had a Jay Williams right here, who was a one investment. I don't know why I only invested in one of him, but I did. I think I paid 3k for him, sold him off. And we got our Danny Mannings, but we'll get to him in a second. Kyle Korver didn't sell, that's fine. Malik Monk was a heat check, so was Miles Bridges. Hassan Whiteside Moments of the Week. TJ Warren was a Ruby card. That was a Jaylen Brown that came out in that locker code a while ago. He sold for 6k, and that just shows how much his price goes up. already he's up 6k, and I know a lot of you guys invested in that Diamond Jaylen Brown for about 2,000 to 3,000 MT when he was in that locker code. So if you have him and you haven't sold him off yet, definitely go for it, because you're going to be doubling your money, which is a big W. And we're seeing all of these Danny Mannings right here. Chris Middleton sold, Paul Pierce was the Amethyst, again from locker code, and then all of these Danny Mannings have sold. So we had 31 items, I believe, or did we have 30 items there? We had 30, so 17 Danny Mannings sold. We bought them all for 6,000 MT, or about 6,000 MT, and we sold them all off for about 10,000 MT, a couple of them for 10.5, but a majority of them for about 10. So big profit. I'd say on average probably like 4k profit per card. There's 17 of them. Quick maths, I don't know, like 60,000 MT profit, I think. Don't shoot me down if that's from really bad maths, but I was trying to be quick. But yeah, really good profit. And if you guys, I know a lot of you guys have also invested in these Danny Mannings. A lot of you off of my advice as well. So if you've done it and you've taken them off of my advice, go ahead and sell him. Now he is at a really high price. I think yesterday he might have been up at 11k, but when I was trying to sell mine, there was a couple up for 9.5, but I thought, you know what, I'll just list mine for 10.5, see if he sells. And they were actually selling very frequently. So you can see there, around the 10, 10.3, 10.5 mark is where he's at the moment. So now is the time, guys, cash in. And that puts us at 1.4 million MT already. We've still got Pascal and Dante DiVincenzo. We can't search for Pascal by names. We have to do it like this. So we bought him for literally 1,000 MT. We were buying him for discard value. And at the moment, he is around 2,000 MT, I think. He is, so that's not bad. When he hits 2,500 MT, I'll probably just go ahead and sell him up, and that gets us 1,500 MT profit per card, which isn't too bad realistically. So other than that, there is nothing really for us to sell. I mean, obviously we just got this stuff that we just packed, so let's make sure we go ahead and get that sold, just while I remember, just because I like to keep my club nice and clean. So NBA Series 2 is completely empty. Heat checks, now heat checks are the only thing I haven't gone through, just because I know there's 300 of them here to sell, and 300 is a daunting number to actually try ahead and go and get sold. So we added in the scal. But yeah, other than that, if we come over to the premium section right here, everything has been cleared out. Like I said, I went through the moments of the week, cleaned it out. Obviously, we can't sell these three things right here. And then in this set, we've got the prime guys, and we've got obviously the good guys down here, the rubies and the amethyst. Buzzer beater is Kareem. Leap year, Tom Chambers is for Evo. Caruso is for the You Pick I Play series. Theo Ratliff that we just packed, he can go, probably not going to sell for much more than discard value. And of course, we've got all of our investments from the Campus Legends set. We've got uniforms, which is fine. I will get rid of them at some point. Oh, that looks quite a good shoe, to be fair. Nope, still sells for basically discard value, so might as well just discard that. And obviously, we've got a diamond shoe. We won't get rid of that just yet. And you can see down here, even down here, I've been going through and getting rid of things. So we had a city uniform, sold that. We had a lot of logos, as you saw. I'm selling them. And we will get rid of this arena as well. Probably only go for 250 MT, but you know what? That is better than nothing. So that's where we are at in terms of the club at the moment. It's looking really damn nice. And let's go ahead and have a look at these new cards that they dropped into the game today. So we have got a Galaxy Opal, Jamal Crawford, first up. We do have his diamond card, I believe. We do, so we can compare him to himself. He's got 40 Hall of Fame badges, which seems to be about the cap that they're putting on Galaxy Opals at the moment. They haven't really pushed anyone over 40. I think Dirk has 41 and AI has 41. But I don't think anyone's got over that. I don't think anyone has like mid-40s. So it'll be interesting to see how long it takes them to start adding in cards with mid-40s and maybe even 50s in terms of the Hall of Fame badges. But he's got catch and shoot, floor general. He has got ankle breaker, range extender, quick draw, dimer, clamps, hot start, hot zone hunter. It's what you would expect. Get dead eye, got contact finisher, giant slayer. It is exactly what you would expect from a Jamal Crawford card. He's got gold intimidator, which is nice. And in terms of his stats, 98 driving, layup, 85 driving dunk, which is pretty good. Really nice shooting, 97 mid, 95 3. Passing is ridiculous, as you would expect. Defensively, not bad. 80 perimeter D, very nice. 80, 90 is very nice. 92 steal as well. And then we come down with 96 speed, speed of ball acceleration, and lateral quickness. A very nice card. Is he going to sell for a ridiculous amount? Probably not. I don't think he's got the best release, but the diamond one did only have gold quick draw. Or did he have Hall of Fame? Let's have a look. So, oh, he didn't have a quick draw at all. Wow. No wonder that card was absolute garbage. Okay, so it'll be interesting to see what his release is like. It genuinely can't be as bad as that diamond card without quick draw at all. So going from no quick draw to Hall of Fame quick draw, that is a big change up. So it'll be interesting to see how much he sells for. I don't think it'll be much, probably about 250k if that. He might be reasonably cheap, but this guy I reckon is going to be a little bit more expensive. So I don't know why suddenly they've just decided to drop every Galaxy Opal center that they can. But they've just decided to go ahead and do it. So obviously we had Taco Fool, Bol, we had people like Boban obviously coming out, Manute Bol as well. And now we've got Patrick Ewing as well. So let's have a look at him. And we will compare him to Kareem. I think he's a much better comparison than Bol. So Patrick Ewing comes in. I'm expecting to see pretty much every defensive badge in the game on this guy. And it'll be interesting to see. So he's got Hall of Fame Quick Draw. Now in previous 2Ks, Patrick Ewing's release has been a problem. That's been the only thing that's made this card pretty much unusable. But obviously he's got that. His Hall of Fame Quick First Step. Does my Kareem have Hall of Fame Quick First Step? Let me just have a look right here. I don't think he does. I think he's got it at gold. So, yeah. Does he have it here? No, he doesn't. So, yeah, Patrick Ewing with Hall of Fame Quick Draw. That is a bit of a madness, not going to lie. Clamps Defensive Leader, Intimidator, Quick First Step, Rebound Chaser. As you would expect, on-tap finisher. That's all fine. And then gold badges, he has got a couple of others down there. Nothing too special. So we've got the 86 driving layup with a 90 driving dunk. 98 mid-range, 87 three-pointers. That's very nice. Obviously, post-game is going to be very, very nice. Very comparable to Kareem, realistically. They're very, very similar cards. Passing, he actually has 77 ball control. Not bad. 88 passing right there. Defensively, 95 block, 97 interior D, 97 rebounding, and then a little bit of speed. So, in my opinion, not on the same level as Kareem, just because Kareem has a couple of extra stats on the defensive end. He's obviously got the speed, which is quite significant. You know, +6 acceleration, +5 speed right there, +5 vertical as well. They will make a difference in game. But of course, Patrick Ewing with Hall of Fame Quick First Step, that is a bit of a madness. So this card, I'm going to say, is probably going to sell for about 300 to 350k. Because if we look at Kareem, who is also in this set, Kareem sells, well, he was selling for about 400 to 450k. And pushing up to 500k before all of these packs came out. So I can definitely see Patrick Ewing selling for quite a bit of MT. We move on to the Pink Diamond. It is Pink Diamond Brandon Roy. And of course, we can compare him to himself right there. So he only has one less Hall of Fame badge. That's crazy. And I imagine he has got Range Extender, Quick Draw, Clamps, Deadeye, Quick First Step. So he's got every badge that you basically would want in a Brandon Roy card. He's got Gold Intimidator as well. I think they have very, very similar badges. My one does have 10 extra gold badges, but I don't think they're going to be too important. In terms of the stats though, 96 driving layup with a 95 driving dunk, so very, very similar. Shooting wise, very similar, 94 mid, 92 3. So nothing too dissimilar at the moment, but defensively and with a passing as well, that is quite a difference. Now my one does have a shoe on him, so the actual ball control will only be -4. Block, obviously that's not too much of a stat to look at in a shooting guard, but perimeter D -6, interior D -10, no real rebounding, and then speed down a couple of pegs as well. To be fair, it is still going to be a ridiculous card, and the thing is, he's not going to be very expensive either, because obviously he's in a set with 2 Galaxy Opals, so Pink Diamonds will be pulled quite regularly, and I can easily see this card being a buy now in the not too distant future. So Brandon Roy is definitely going to be a cop. Out of the 3 of them today, I think the best value is probably going to be that Brandon Roy card, and that moves us on to the final player of the set. And it is going to be Diamond Clay Thompson. And let me tell you, this card is going to be absolutely dirt cheap. It would be a shock to me if he is over 30,000 MT already. And he's not. I was going to say, I would have been shocked if he was. And bear in mind, these packs have not been out long at all. Is he under 30k? He is. Crazy. These packs have been out an hour. They've been out genuinely 1 hour. And if you pull a diamond, it looks like you're getting maybe under 20k. It wouldn't surprise me if he is, because he is really damn bad. So he's over 15k at least. So if you pull a diamond, at least you know you're getting a little bit of MT, but you're really not going to be getting too much. Pull that up to 19k. Okay, so he is hovering around that 20k mark, but trust me, guys, he will come under that. If he's already there after an hour, he's going to come down big time, especially when people start looking at the stats of this guy. So he's got 12 Hall of Fame badges, but notably, doesn't have clamps, doesn't have range extender. Like, what? It's Clay Thompson. That's what he's known for. So he's got gold, range extender, and clamps, Deadeye, etc. Not the most badges, and in terms of the stats, 85 driving layup with a 65 driving dunk. That's not great. Shooting wise is obviously very nice. No post game. Passing, pretty damn average, pretty below par realistically. 96 perimeter D is nice. No rebounding, and then really bad speed realistically. Like 82 speed for a shooting guard at this point in the game is really damn bad. So Clay Thompson, not looking too good out of these packs. But the other guys, not looking too shabby at all. We've sold something else right there. What was that? Let's cash in a little bit more MT. Kyrie Ewing for 900 MT. Why not? So that puts us at, 1.4 million with Magic Johnson, Ben Simmons, Bol, KD, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That is just ridiculous. I mean, we've got like 400k in all of those players, basically. So that's 2 million MT. We'd have 3.5 million if we sold everything. Oh, this club is an absolute joke. And that brings us on to the squads. And of course, the Alifa Cup squad sitting right here. So if you guys missed it yesterday, we played out in the quarterfinals. We managed to get through them. And of course, we went on to the semi-finals where sadly, in a best of 3, we went ahead and lost to Sam the Ruler. Now, it was a little bit frustrating. The first game was fine, but the second game, about midway through the second quarter, I think, he just resorted to hard off-ball, and it was really dead, not going to lie. It's meant to be a fun tournament. There was no prize for winning the tournament. It was just meant to be a fun tournament for EU players, and it was fun, and it was great up until that point, and I think everyone else enjoyed it, apart from the players that played against him when he off-balled. But this squad was fantastic. Ben Simmons definitely was a little bit suspect in the last couple of games. I think I tried a little bit too much with him, or I just didn't have his release down. But other than Ben Simmons, Kareem was an absolute god. He carried us in some of the group stage games. And these three guys right here were really, really dependable. Lance Stevenson was so damn good. So really, really impressed with him. Jeff Green was nice. And Thon Maker got exposed a little bit defensively. But offensively, he definitely gave me quite a lot. But yeah, in the best of three, so we won the first game. We won the first game by 5, which was great. No, we didn't. We won the first game by 9, which was great. I was really confident going out after that game. Second game, we lost by 5. And then the third game, we lost by 6. So over 3 games, we actually only lost by 2 points over the 3 games in a combined box score, which isn't too bad. Realistically, he got to the final. He did actually lose in the final. He actually rage quit in the second quarter of the second game, which is pretty embarrassing, not going to lie. If you're doing that in the final, yeah, questions. But he has been ranked by Myteam Ranker, which is the page that runs, DBG, of course. He runs that, and he ranked him 3rd. I think Sam was ranked 3rd in that little ranking system, and he's put me 9th, which isn't bad considering... Oh, no, wait. I think Sam's 2nd and DBG is 3rd. So we held 2nd place in the EU rankings to a -2 point differential over 3 games. I'm pretty damn happy with that. So that squad did me very, very good, and it was a lot of fun to play. So massive shout out to Fat Boz for organising that. And of course, we played against him, and we won against him. So that feels really damn nice. Yeah, the team now is going to resort back to our main squad if we get any gameplay in the next couple of days. But there have been murmurings of another tournament coming up soon. So be sure to stay tuned for another tournament for us EU guys in the next couple of weeks. So let's jump into some comments from yesterday's 2 videos. So first up, we've got Reddick. Do you think Isaac Bonga is a good investment? Also, I love the vids. Keep it up. Thank you very much indeed. I will have a look at his price and get back to you on that. I think if you can get him for like 2,000 to 3,000 MT, I've been saying 3,000 to 4,000 MT over the last couple of days. I still do think 3,000 MT is a good price to get him for. At the moment, his buy now is, maybe it is a little bit higher already. Let's have a look at Isaac Bonga. He's about 4.5k-ish by the looks of it. And let's not forget, that's with him still being in packs. Obviously in the fan favourite packs right here. So, yeah, his price will go up after he comes out of packs, without a doubt. So he could actually go up to like 6, 7, 8,000 MT. So definitely a good investment if you can get him for about 3,000 to 4,000 MT. Next up, Shamon Wilson. Which Opal reward should I get? Depends what position you need, but... if I had to just go for one person outright, it would be my Galaxy Opal, Josh Smith. I absolutely love that card. And it shows that Zach Levine isn't in the squad at the moment. It's ridiculous how we've got a Galaxy Opal sitting there, not in the squad. That's crazy. But yeah, Josh Smith is definitely the guy to pick up, in my opinion. Next up, San Shrey. When are you selling the Dante and Pascals? Dante will probably wait until he hits like 1.5, 2,000 MT. And then, as I said earlier, Pascal's going to wait until he hits like 2.5, maybe even 3,000 MT. And we'll go ahead and get him sold and cash in a little bit more in terms of making profit. Next up, San Shrey again with another comment. Is Galaxy Opal Alex Caruso worth it? I definitely think he is. For the price he's at, which is like 140k, 130k, that is dirt cheap for a Galaxy Opal, 6'5". He's sizable, 39 Hall of Fame badges, 95-ish stats pretty much everywhere. Definitely worth it. You're not going to get a better point guard for that amount of MT in the game. All right, next up, we've got Lorenzo. Do you think Opal T-Mac will go up? If so, should I sell or should I keep? Let's have a look at Opal T-Mac's price. Leap year packs down here. Opal T-Mac, there's not many of them off on the market, is there? He is a rare, rare card. Do I think he's going to go up in price? I mean, I don't think he's going to go up more than like the 500, 600k that he's at the moment. So if you're happy with having that much amount of MT locked into one card, then go ahead and keep hold of him. But if you want to have that MT free, then go ahead and get him sold. Next up, Jack Tim bought Kareem for 420k with a diamond 3-point shoot and a contract W or L. That's definitely a W because he's still such a good card in my opinion. Next up, Saruha. Who is better, JD? Cam Reddish or RJ Barrett? Both are very, very similar with gold releases. I like Cam Reddish more than RJ Barrett, and that is, of course, testament to the fact that RJ is out of the squad and Cam Reddish is in the squad. Now, post-game, obviously, RJ has that, but it's pretty irrelevant. Very similar driving stats, very similar passing stats, very similar defensive stats. Rebounding does go to RJ, and then very similar on the speed as well. And RJ does have a lot more Hall of Fame badges, but I just find Cam Reddish is so much better out on the floor. He's basically like a mini T-Mac. He's 6'8" as well, so he's 1 inch taller, and I think that does make a little bit of a difference on the defensive end. Next up, We have got Lamar. What position do you think Galaxy Opal Giannis will be? DVG said he could possibly be a point guard or centre. That would be mad, wouldn't it? A point guard or centre. It would probably be like a point guard or power forward, or it would be like a centre and power forward, something like that. Because I know the NBA Series 2 Giannis, if we come down here to the Bucks, Giannis, this one is a centre or power forward. So yeah, I think it will definitely be a point guard or a centre. Maybe it'll be both. It'd be crazy if it is, and I don't know if they would do that, but you never know with 2K, they definitely might. Next up, Kevin. I sold my Thon Maker investments. When should I sell them? And someone else in the comment agreed with him. So I sold mine at like 2.2K after buying him for 1,000 MT. So we made about 1,000 MT profit on each of his cards. He still should go up in price, in my opinion, because it is such a good card. It looks like he's at 2.5k at the moment. I think 2.5k is a good amount to get for him. So 2.5k, list him up. You'll get a couple of people, a couple of lazy buyers picking him up for that price. So definitely go ahead and get him sold. Next up, Kermitity. Who should I invest in for 100k? Isaac Bonga, 3 to 4,000 MT. Pick him up. I think that's a very, very good price to go. We've got Michael coming in. JD, Opal Bol or Opal Kareem? Personally, I think Kareem is still the better card at that centre position. I think Bol is more suited to the power forward position. So realistically, we should have the starting lineup looking like that, with then Josh Smith down here. Jonathan Isaac would then have to come out of the squad, and then we'd have to get another centre in here. We'll put in Embiid for the time being, but yeah, I think Bol is best at the power forward position, and that lineup right there is absolutely ridiculous. That is just disgusting. And then the bench unit being that good is also disgusting. I would probably upgrade Joel Embiid, but yeah, Bol as a centre, I don't think he's great because he does only have the 80 strength and he is built very, very thinly. Like, he's only 208 pounds. Kareem comes in 225, but they've got very, very different body types, and you can easily back down Bol in the post. But Kareem, you're not going to be backing down him very often. He is an absolute god. So I think Bol at the power forward position, but Kareem at the centre position. Next up, Mistaken. Hey JD, I was wondering who should I get? I've got next up, Mistaken. JD, I was wondering, should I get a 100k centre and a budget shooting guard, or a 100k shooting guard and a budget centre? Love the vids, keep it up. I would say pick up Diamond Bam Adebayo at the centre position, who's only going to cost you about 60,000 MT. And then that still leaves you enough MT to pick up a shooting guard. Well, realistically, the shooting guard I would recommend would be Diamond Cam Reddish. If you could do the Spotlight Sims for the Hawks, go ahead and get it done. If not, you can pick up someone like Diamond Vince Carter for very, very, very cheap. If not, someone like Amethyst Lance Stevenson is still so good, even at this point in the game. He is an absolute god, as was shown by the fact that we actually balled out with him in those Alifa Cup games. Next up, Aiden. I've got Pink Diamond Tyler Hero for 95k. Is that worth it, or should I sell him back if I can make profit? Realistically, I would probably say go ahead and sell him off because he's not going to hold his value. This set obviously doesn't lock in for anything, and I just don't think these... I mean, you can make big profit on him, to be fair, right now. There's not many of them up on the auction house, so I would say go ahead and sell. If you get like 150k for him, that's a massive W. You can definitely put that MT to be better placed elsewhere. Next up, we have got L. Schleicher, I think. Redeem tokens for Pink Diamond Embiid or Pink Diamond RJ. Keep up the great work, JD. Thank you very much indeed. Pink Diamond RJ is definitely the guy to go to out of the two of them. I don't really like Embiid. I think he is quite slow and he just feels very sluggish out on the floor, so I don't really vibe with that card. Philippe says, what's the best triple threat online team for about 500k? I also have Cameron Reddish. So yeah, Cam Reddish, definitely have him in there. And then you are looking at 500k to spend. I would say Galaxy Opal AK-47 is an absolute god. And then just pick up someone cheap like Amethyst, Marvin Bagley, something like that. You're going to get a lot of offense and quite a bit of defense as well. So a little decent little team that you could run for pretty cheap as well. Right, Hunter, next up. I have Manute Bol and Bol, and I don't know if I should start both or just one. Any advice? I would say start Manute Bol at centre and then Bol at the powerful position. Have the father-son duo going there. And to be fair, I might do that at some point just because I think that'd be so cool to see them both out on the floor at the same time. He'd have so much length. They would both be so thin and they'd both easily get back down in the paint, but it would be awesome to see. And they do get a lot of blocks just because of their length and their height. So yeah, that is definitely going to be something I'll do in the future. Next up, Archie, would you recommend the Opal Vince? And if so, for what price? I would say Opal Vince is still a very, very good card. Price-wise, oh wait, where is Vince? He's in the flashbacks here. 200k-ish, yeah, he's about 200k. He's not going to come much under that realistically because it is probably the best version of Vince we're going to get this year. If you can get him for a little bit under 200k, that's a big W, or get him for 200k with a diamond shoe and a diamond contract, and he will be a fantastic, fantastic card. Next up, Maddox. JD have picked up a Galaxy Opal Taco Full with a diamond contract for 225k. Is that a W or an L? So if I've got Taco Full right now, yeah, I think that's probably a W. I am looking to pick this card up throughout the week just to try him out. And you never know, if he is half decent, he could come in at this backup centre position. We could have a 5 Galaxy Opals off the bench. That's ridiculous. Or we might go ahead and try out the new Patrick Ewing because we can. We've got so much MT. And I am so happy that I didn't go ahead and lock in this KG set. I know a couple of you guys wanted me to lock this in, but I'm so happy I didn't. And of course, we can sell these guys for big money. Like an Evo Ben Simmons will probably pick up like 600k. KD Galaxy Opal will probably going to pick up like 450k. And I'm so happy we sold off the Wade, sold off the Porzingis, didn't buy this Oscar Robertson when he was like 300, 400k, and I could have bought him. I'm so glad I didn't. And D-Wade and Porzingis, we got 95k for each of them. D-Wade's a little bit more expensive right now, but I'm happy that I got the MT for them when I did. Next up, we come in with Iron Rome's. I've got about 350k to 400k to spend to improve my team of pink diamonds. What should I do? I would say if you're looking for one Galaxy Opal to make your team better, go for AK-47, and then you've got enough MT to buy Alex Caruso as well. So pick up Alex Caruso and Galaxy Opal AK-47. You're adding in 2 Galaxy Opals that are very top tier, and are definitely going to improve your squad. Next up, Dash 2K. Danny Manning is 9 to 10k. Should we sell now? Yes. Get him sold. Put a couple up for 11k, and you're probably going to get some lazy buyers, and you're going to be making a lot of profit. And I'm very glad that you guys invested in him when I suggested to. Peter also comes in and says, should I cash out on Danny Manning's at 11k? Yes, Peter, definitely go ahead and cash out. Next up, T. Phillips. Hey JD, love the channel. Would you recommend playing Bol at the power forward position? Just bought Kareem. I wanted to fit Bol in the lineup as well. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much. Definitely. And that's literally the lineup that I've decided to make for myself. So Bol at the power forward position, really going to be strong. And defensively, we are just going to be unstoppable. And the last comment for now is going to be from Ryoda. Hey JD, I bought a Galaxy Opal Taco Fall for 240k with a diamond contract. What should I do? Sell or keep him? Love the vids, man. Thank you very much indeed. If you're going to enjoy him and you're going to use him, you might as well keep him because it is a very strong card. And realistically, he's such a big name. He's such a fun name. I don't think he's going to come down. He probably will go down to maybe like 200k, as you see already. He's at like 220. I don't think he'll go under 200k though for the time being. So that is going to be it for the first video of the day, guys. As usual, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in a bit. Peace.